So, Ohm's law practice. Our formula, V equals I times R. Our units for V, it's going to be volts. I is an amp. R is the omega symbol, and it's called an ohm. Either you write out the omega symbol or you write out ohm. That's the same thing, so it does not matter. Okay, number 1 says a resistance of 30 ohms is placed in a circuit with a 90-volt battery. What current flows in the circuit? So R is going to be 30. Potential difference is 90 volts. Okay, in this case, we want to solve for I, so I'm going to take this formula and I'm going to set it so it solves for I. So I have V equals I times R. I'm going to divide both sides by R. I equals V over R. And then I can just plug in what I need. This is called manipulating the formula. So I'm setting what I'm solving for first so I can just solve for it. So 90 over 30 should give you 3 amps. A motor with a resistance of 32 ohms is connected to a voltage source. 4 amps of current flows in the circuit. What is the voltage of the source? So in this case, V equals I times R. 4 times 32 equal to 128 volts. A transistor radio uses 2 amps of current when it's run by a 9-volt battery. What's the resistance in the circuit? So I is equal to 2 amps. Potential difference is 9 volts. In this case, I need to solve for I. So V equals I times R. I'm going to divide both sides by I. So my R is equal to V over I. Which would be 9 over 2, which is going to be 4.5 ohms. Please make sure you are getting the same answers. It does absolutely no good to just sit there and watch me do it because on the test you have to do it, not me. I've already done it. An EMF of 75 volts, so that's my potential difference of 75 volts, is placed across a 15 ohm fixed resistor. So R is equal to 15 ohm. What current flows through the resistor? So V equals I times R. I want I by itself. So I is equal to V over R. .75 divided by 15. It's going to be 5 amps. Number 5 says a current of 5 amps flows through a lamp when it's connected to a 110 volt power source. What is the resistance of the lamp? So V equals I times R. R is going to be V over I. Which should be 22 ohms. That's it for Ohm's law.